Hello! Welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that was shared to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in that light of Jesus. Okay, sorry. So before we get into this message, I'll use my shamanic drum to cleanse the space, clear the energy, and we will go from there. Okay, so the intuitive message I have for you guys today is God is decrowning them, and he is crowning you. So there's a specific word that I want to use. Coronation. Yeah, coronation, which is the act or occasion of crowning, putting a crown on the monarch's head. So being uncrowned is just not is being dethroned, dismissed, or impeached, or overthrown. Okay, so God is pulling the rug from these public figures that are not living in their purpose. You know, some people's purpose wasn't supposed to be in the public eye, but yet they wanted to go there so bad, they wanted to do that so bad. It wasn't even their place to be, right? So now their cycle is over and it's time for an exchange. So, in a replacement of energies, because you have this energy of replenishment. Like you replenish things, you rejuvenate things, you renew things, and you, whatever you touch grows. So with that being said, God is putting you in a higher position. So people, the world, your community will know your name. Okay? You're meant to be known. You're already famous in the spirit realm. Fame is not what you desire, right? But you also desire to be recognized for your gift and your purpose in this life. And it's not about idolism or anything. It's about you actually having something to offer on a large scale that's going to make it inevitable for you to be known. Like it's bound to happen, you know. This may not be for everybody, but this may be, I'm talking to certain groups. God's wanting me to split it up again, because you're going to be known. Whoever is watching this, you're going to be known on some type of level more than you're known right now. So let's just start from this level of, say, a church. I'm just giving you an example of a church in a community, and say you're going to this church, and I'm hearing some people don't go to church. I'm not saying you're going to church, but like I said, example, you walk into this church and nobody knows you, right? And then you just go sit down, and then everybody knows the pastor, right? And everybody knows the first lady, the deacons, all that type of stuff, the choir singers, everybody knows them, right? But you're not known. You've been cloaked. You're being cloaked right now. People can't see until God reveals it, reveals who you truly are and how big of an energy you are. So, oh my God, now I'm hearing that song by Mulatto. I don't even listen to the song, but they be like, got that big, big energy. That was not in the tone, that she didn't say it in that note or anything, but she's just saying she got that big, big energy. Okay, so that's what you have. Yeah, so with that being said, God is, so imagine a preacher and you are the person sitting in the back, right? And then the preachers, everybody got all eyes on them, right? Him or her. But now you're going to be that preacher. Not saying you have to minister, you may be ministering, speaking the word of God. Whatever your gift is, whatever your purpose is, you're meant to be talking to a lot of people. Your voice is being highlighted right now in my third eye. It's like something about your throat chakra. It's very, very bright. And then your crown chakra is very, very lit. It's very, very gold. It's very yellow. It's very white. So, excuse me, sorry. But yeah, with that being said, you will be of huge inspiration and motivation for humanity and or your community. So, with that being said, now we are talking about the church. And then imagine a small church, right? That only like maybe 50 people go to. And then imagine a bigger church that 300 people go to, right? And then a bigger church that thousands of people go to, right? It's certain levels, but it's still, you guys are still delivering. You guys are still in your assignment. Like no matter how many people you're supposed to be guiding or awakening or inspiring, you're still making a movement. You're still creating an impact because God needs you in that room. He needs you in that building. He needs you in that state. He needs you in that environment. He needs you in that community, a specific community. So I'm feeling like you're a leader of your family, or you're about to be the leader of your family. So I'm seeing like the roles changing. So you have like that great grandmother, great grandfather energy on you, regardless if your great grandfather or great grandmother is still here. But if they're not, my condolences. Definitely, my great grandmother is not here, but in spirit, definitely. You know, she is in her new version. You know. So yeah, with that being said, going back to okay, so the gods and goddesses, deities, every supernatural being, an entity that is not in human form really has their eyes on you right now, and they're cheering you on because they know that you are, I'm hearing like they were, okay, so it's like I'm hearing like something about a spiritual judicial type of thing, or courtroom. I'm seeing a spiritual courtroom. I'm seeing legislator. I'm just seeing some type of spiritual government. They're not called that, but I'm just trying to give you guys um that perspective. And they're ruling out like, okay, they're looking at the earth and they're like, okay, they haven't been leading our people. They've been leading our people astray. They haven't been doing nothing. They not in their purpose. But then they look at the other people who are not, who can be in that position. Like, I want them there. I want them there. So that's what they're doing. They're looking around the world and seeing who's doing that soul work, seeing who's in their mission, seeing who's really in tune with the universe and source and God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. And I'm hearing Krishna. But with that being said, yeah, they're like, we choose you, we want you to do it. So these, you may not even be aware of the higher powers that are actually around you and surrounding you in your daily life right now. They know you would fit perfectly in the frequency of whatever community you'll be in. So I'm also seeing like somebody at a stadium and speaking to thousands of people at like certain events and stuff. Basketball games, speaking at the middle. I'm seeing somebody in the middle of the basketball court and there's so many people, thousands of people around them. You're a spokesperson. You're something, you the words you say, it's very, your words put people in a trance, but not in a bad way. It's just like when people hear your vibration, it automatically catches their attention. So, people will follow your path of enlightenment. And this could be through health. This could be through finances. This could be marriage relationships. So you could be helping people budget their money. You could be an accountant. You can be in the health field on any level. And with the marriage relationships, it's like you've been, like, these are groups. You could be in finances, health, marriage, relationships, whichever group you find yourself in. But I want to talk about the marriage one right now, and it's like how you may have went through lessons. You may have been divorced, or you may be married, and you've learned a lot through these relationships, through that marriage, or through that divorce. So you know exactly what you want, and you know exactly what humanity needs for healthy relationships. So I'm hearing like a power couple, marriage counselor, um something of that sort, to help people believe in love again, help people heal themselves, help people um save more money than they're spending, help people, you find good sales or something, like you wait, you're not a fast spender, you don't blow your money, or you've been in a situation where you had a lot of money and you blew it, so now you're focusing on, I know how to save it now. I just seen 1111. So you came here to help people heal and release traumatic memories of this life, and it could be past lives, or you could be helping people with past life regression. Your Kundalini energy is rising right now, so you may not be aware of that, or you may be aware of that through your meditations, through your yoga, through something that you're doing is causing your Kundalini to awaken. And everybody has Kundalini energy, it's just not awakened within their spinal cord. So maybe you're doing research on the Kundalini energy and mudras and chakras and all that, or that's something that you're being called to do. People will seek your presence. You are meant to trailblaze through life's obstacles, and you encourage people to reach their dreams and to not give up. You are the definition of perseverance. You are a Reiki healer. Your Reiki powers are being activated right now. You're being called to like channel your Reiki energy. Is in your bloodline, is what I'm hearing. Something that, and it's like I'm hearing with these gifts, these spiritual gifts that you have, since certain family members of yours they're not going to use it. Like God clearly sees that they're not willing to grow on that type of level. God's like, okay, well, I'll give them to her. I'll give them all to him. So say you got 5 family members and all 5 of y'all got the same gift, right? But none of them using it but you. You gonna get 5 times the power. That's how it's gonna happen. Or 3 times the power. Or if you have so many people in your like ancestors who didn't use this Reiki power, or any gift that you have, telepathic, it could be called, why am I trying to mix both of the words together? Clairaudience and clairsentience. Things that your ancestors didn't tap into, things that your great grandmother didn't tap into, because of their religion or because of the way they were living in the past. You're going to get it times 3, times 4, times 10, depending on how many people didn't tap into their energy. But even if you do have family members that are tapping into that energy, you're still going to be very powerful. But I'm just seeing 2 groups of people. Like your family members are awakening, but they're not on the level of growing and using all their psychic abilities, all that type of stuff. So you just get dibs to all of it, but yeah, and it's not gonna go away. Even if they start waking up after you and start using it, it's like too late. I'm gonna be the most powerful one because of me tapping into it. So now I'm hearing first come, first serve type of energy. And it's not, oh, I'm better than you or I'm stronger than you. No, it's my purpose is bigger, and that has nothing against you and your purpose. But if my purpose is way bigger, I need this. This is something that is necessary for my journey, right? Not just to be, oh, I'm the most powerful one in the world. Like, no, we're not talking about that at all. But yeah, so let me pull one card for you guys. Spirit. The Wheel of Fortune. Fate. The wheel is turning for you. I just split the deck. I wasn't going to pull that card out. Let's get another card, Spirit. Feathers, precision, and destiny. So let's go with feathers. Communication, you may collect feathers. I know I do be collecting the feathers. You may be seeing birds a lot, birds a lot. You may be connecting with water. This kind of reminds me of waves in the water. Astrology, well, feathers and messages is connecting with your angels. You have a really healthy communication with your spiritual team, or it's getting stronger, or they want to contact you. They're trying to contact you. A past and loved one is trying to contact you currently. So if you're thinking about any energy and entity that has crossed over to the spiritual realm, or they already been in the spiritual realm, they're trying to talk to you right now. So if you can think of anyone right now, that's them, and they want you to find ways to communicate with them more. So numerology and precision. So you're really big on numbers and divine timing. You don't like to rush things. You when you go for your goals, when you strive for your goals, it's accurate completion. Like it's always, you're always going to complete things. You may not like to start a lot of projects. You probably like to do one and then complete it, do the next one and complete it. You don't like putting a whole bunch of things on the back burner. Or maybe if you do have things in the back burner, spirit is calling you to complete these things, what the heck, these tasks, so you can feel more accomplished with yourself. So these can be daily goals: working out, eating better, sleeping better, drinking more water, those type of things. Or it could be bigger things that you probably put in the back burner, with your career or something like that. But yeah, I'm hearing dive deeper into the numbers, and you're decoding a lot of things now. So sorry, excuse me. With that being said, we're going to go on with our last card, which is astrology. So something's happening in your astrological chart. You may want to look at what is happening in your natal chart, your birth chart currently, so you can go do some research, put your information in to get more information on yourself. Check the zodiac, those apps that have little predictions. See what works for you. Read those things so it can give you a little more information on what you need to know for next year, next month, or next week, or even that day. I know it was one astrology app that I used to use when I was in a karmic cycle. When I tell you, them things was too accurate, but it helped me. But I would sometimes get mad at how accurate it was, because I just wanted to stay in that situation. But them daily messages was not telling me to stay at all. And sometimes you don't like to change, but you have to. But with that being said, I'm seeing something about Egyptian energy, earthy energy. And I'm seeing these as stars and stuff. Destiny. So this is your destiny. It's fated. This is a fated event. You're here to bring illumination to the world. You're here to show them the truth. Shed light into their darkness. People who feel in the dark, you're going to light up their world. You're going to light up the world. You're going to light up their soul. People look at you as this bright, fiery energy. You can have fire in your chart somewhere, water in your chart, air. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.